Hey everyone! For those of you that don't know me, my name is Shelly Bonus and I am a elite green presenter with Unique. And today what I am going to be doing is I am going to be showing you how to do a sexy silvery smoky eye with our Addiction palette number 2. So to start out with, I have already done the rest of my makeup on my face and I have already gone ahead and done my eyebrows for the day. And before you put your eye makeup on, you should always have a primer on first. So today I used our eye primer and I use my concealer brush to put that on with. But if you already have our Glorious face and eye primer, you can use that as well. But you should always have a primer on your eyes before you put your color on, because it is going to enhance and improve your eye color that you put on, and it will last longer. Okay, and the other thing is, when you put your primer on, you want it to sit for at least 5 minutes before you put your color on. So I have already gone and done that, and I have also taken my pristine eyeliner pencil and I have already done my white eyeliner on my waterline. So now I'm going to take our Addiction palette number 2, and it is really nice because it has a combination of silvery tones for doing a silvery smoky eye, but it also has earth tones in it. So there are 2 different smoky eye looks that I get out of this palette, and I also use this palette for with some of my cream shadows as well. So today I'm going to do a silvery smoky eye, and the colors that I am going to be using are, I'm going to be using Romantic and Hopeless and Perplexed. Okay, so I'm using this one, and this one. So the Romantic is the lightest color, and that's the one that I am going to start out with. And I'm going to take my deluxe brush and I'm going to put some of the Romantic on it, and I'm going to start out under my eyebrow. And when you're putting your color on with your brush, I know it's called a brush, but you actually want to be pressing the color in. You're not brushing with it, and that helps lay your color in better, so that it, again, you get a better look, better color to it, and then when you go to blend, you can brush it. So you can already see the difference that that's making as I'm just pressing that in. And I'm going to do the top part with both of my eyes. Excuse my dogs. So you see how I'm just pressing that in, and you always want to do light under your eyebrow because that's going to give you a brow lift. So now that I have under my eyebrow done, I'm going to take my medium color, I'm going to take my Hopeless, and I'm going to do that on my eyelid. And I'm going to take our sponge angle brush, and what I do is I lay the sponge brush down into the color and press it to get color on there. And then again, I'm not going to be sweeping with it. I'm going to be setting it down onto my eye so that you can see that I'm getting the color on there and pressing it down in. So I've just done a little bit on my eyelids, and I'm going to go back now and pay a little more attention to get some more laid in there. And once I feel like I have my eyelids covered the way I want them, what I like to do is I take that color and now I'm going to kind of build it up into kind of a V shape on my eye. So I'm just kind of heightening each side to get ready for my crease color that I'm going to do. So you can see how that the bottom of my eye is just a little bit darker than under my eyebrow, but this is still going to be a nice light smoky eye look that you can wear during the day. So then what I do is I take the angle brush on the other end of my sponge brush, and I am just going to literally dab it into the perplexed. And I'm going to go right above my crease here, and I go out, and then I go in, okay? And again, I'm pressing right now to get kind of an angled look, and I'll even it out here in a minute. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on my other eye, kind of starting in the middle and then in. And I kind of brush it down. And now that I have that crease color laid in just above my crease, now I can go in and I can blend that a little with this angle brush. It just kind of smokes it out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my crease brush, and I'm not even going to put any color on my crease brush. I'm going to use this to blend that crease color in with my eyelid color. And I forgot to bring them down here with me, but usually what I use is I take Q-tips, and Q-tips are great to just lift that color that falls down next to your eye off. So I'm using my finger right now because I forgot to bring my Q-tips down. So I'm going to look at this, and I want to do a little more blending. And again, you just do that windshield wiper motion. Okay, then I am going to go back and I am going to take my deluxe brush, and I'm going to take that middle color again, Hopeless, and I'm going to sweep some of it in again because I'm just blending it in with that crease color, and that's what's really going to enhance that smoky look. And then now that I have finished blending in those two, I am going to go back and I am going to go back to my Romantic, my light color, and just re-enhance under my eyebrow. And then I kind of go sweep down in, just like that. And then what I do is I take one of our mineral pigments in Curious, and I want to highlight the inside of my eyes. And so then I take our other brush and I dab some of the Curious on it. And I'm just going to go on the inside and see how that just brightens and opens up my eyes. And I just kind of do it down and then I just blend it. And that just helps to highlight. So there I have my smoky eye done, and I don't have any eyeliner. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my eyeliner in Perfect. It's black. Look at, I'm getting down on this one. I've been using this pencil for at least 6 months and almost on a daily basis. That's just how long our pencils last. And look at how nice and easy. Barely touching with it. Just to get my eyeliner on. And I just seem to be making a real mess of myself today. That doesn't usually happen. See how easy that eyeliner goes on? Now, if I was going out for the evening, I would probably wing it out a little, but since it's just daytime right now, I'm not going to. And then I take my eye up a little. I just go down. Just about midway. And again, look at how light and how easy. And what's great is these pencils don't smudge once they're on. See how I can wing it just a little, but not a lot, for daytime. And again, if it was evening, I could wing it a little more, go a little darker. But this really gives a nice neutral smoky eye for during the day that, again, only takes a few minutes. And then I can put on my 3D mascara. So I'll do one eye with my 3D right now just so you can see how really as you put your whole eye together with your eyeliner and your mascara, it really just brings it all together, that it really blends the eye nicely. So there I've got my gel on. I'm going to take my fibers, pinch my little fibers into my wand. Okay, and let my fibers set. Normally I would do my other eye, but right now I'm not going to finish that so that I don't take too long here to show you. And do my top coat of gel. Check out the difference between this eye and this eye already with just one application of the 3D mascara. Again, if it was evening, I was going out for the night, I might want my lashes even longer, but since this is just daytime and I'm just hanging out, I'm only going to do one coat. I lightly brush my lower lashes with the gel. Take my fibers and again just kind of touch the tips just to lengthen them out just a little. That's just how easy it is. And then I'm going to put my gel back on top to seal those fibers. There is my smoky eye with palette number 2 and in the silvers, but again I can do an earth tone smoky eye with that palette as well. So because my eye colors are more neutral, that means I can do a little more color to my lip. This is where I like my lip stain, and I'm gonna do Saucy, and it's a nice red color. And let that dry on the bottom. Usually after my lip stain dries, I like to layer on 1 or 2 more layers. Gives me a little deeper look for the day. So there you can see my smoky eye with my palette number 2, and I will finish my other eye here in a little bit. So just to give you a quick idea of how easy it is to do that smoky eye, there you go.